What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day, or evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you might watch this video. Got an interesting product here. It's called Documentary 2008 Upper Deck Documentary. And as it says, you see on the front, chronicling every game of the 2008 season. This was, I believe, the largest set ever made in that it had 4,890 cards. Each team had 166 cards. I think it was 162, and then later they added some more cards to make it 166. This is not a well-received product. It did very poorly. They rushed it out, and what happened when they rushed it out is a lot of the games that they show, like let's say they showed a game 16 of the season for the Yankees. Jeter might not have even played in that game, but he's on the card, so it's not accurate because they wanted to get it out so fast. And then there was also, because they rushed it out, problems with the people that bought the boxes were having problems in that they weren't getting one autograph per box. They weren't getting the autograph. They were getting weird Fleer redemptions from the mid 2000s and early 2000s, cards in penny sleeves. So again, not well received, but kind of a cool thing anyways. I heard about it a while ago. I found a pretty good deal on it, and I don't know, let's check it out. The best rookie you can get in here is Clayton Kershaw. Odds of finding insert cards gold parallels 1-1. All-Star Game inserts 1-4, and seasonal signatures are 1-24. I think you got you got Longoria in here, Johnny Cueto, I think. So not a big rookie set, but I would love a nice Clayton autograph. I will, with all the players in this, the checklist is massive. I'm sure I will not. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing the whole box right now. Maybe I'll do this in 2 parts. Okay. Sorry, Twinses. You're getting blocked. And I have a new friend out. He's a turtle. He has not been named. If you want to name him, feel free, or offer up a name. We'll start top left. I don't know if these are going to be Ricky. Actually, I'm just going to move this whole thing off the table and I'll put them off the ground. And I will adjust this. We're going to go, hello, can you go? You can go about that low. Sorry about that. So, it's a thick pack. It's maybe a little bit bricky. The same thing it said on the front. So, excited. Let's see. Alright, so I did look at the cards online with the design very briefly. And I'm not very happy with them. I think they're pretty boring and awful. Game 34, I think that's kind of cool. Sox 6, Twins 2. Chicago used a long ball to get back in the game. A little stat about the game, and they give you the details of the game. I do like that. I think it's neat, and the standings. But I mean, that's a Griffey card. But does it say Griffey on here anywhere? I guess not. I guess they are just yeah, that's not what I thought it was gonna be. Prince Philadelphia. So Ryan Braun, sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just trying to figure out if there are any names on these cards. I guess they're not. It's just the player and the the game, which makes these cards all the more garbage. You know, so this is the Home Run Derby card. Did it say anything about that one? Let me see the pack again. It says All-Star Game inserts. Okay, so there is, so these are the big player cards, and I guess Josh Hamilton. They look very, what's the word? Except, obviously boring, but business-like, I guess, generic. Like, I could see this design being like an insurance ad or something, poster in a business. So cool idea, not the best execution. It said gold parallels, right? Was this it right here? So this is the gold parallel, and it just says 2008 on the side. Oh, wow. And it's not numbered or anything. All right, let's see what we got. Now, I was not collecting cards. I was not following baseball very much in 2008. So some of these guys on here, I won't. I mean, I know some, but some I do not. Left-handed Street. Dan Uggy. I don't mind these so much. And if anybody out there is interested in some of these cards, let me know. Frank Thomas, the Athletics always irks me as a Jeter. And there's our gold parallel. Oops, sorry. The Rockies are playing, hoping the second career Grand Slam at his 16th home run. I'm torn because I like the stats, but I don't like the cards. So you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Adam Dunn. Wait, was it 2011? Was his? He started going downhill. Sabathia, as thick as ever. Sabathia's looking ripped right now. I saw a picture of him, and he said he had to keep the weight on because the weight for his speed, and that he had lost weight before, and when he did, he lost some MPH off his ball. So not sticky at all. There's our parallel. Wait a minute. Hold on a second now. These aren't part of this set. Gold parallel. Every pack's got a gold parallel. MLB All-Star Game inserts 1 and 4, and seasonal signatures 124. This was, I remember products. I don't know why it's here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there can help me that's more familiar with this. I'm sorry. I usually feel like I'm a little bit better at talking about the stuff, but this has me. Thrown me for a loop a little bit, and I don't really know what to say about it. It does not feel like baseball cards. It feels like something else. It feels like things you would get in a program at the game. Like you open up and there'd be like 3 cards together, uncut cards. Looks like another Yankee Stadium card in there. So I have another cool product to showcase soon. A few oddball ones. I like that. Oh, well, it's because I like Ichiro. So I guess these are in here. These are just in the set. I mean, it's not number. I mean, the card said the set goes up to 4,890. So Yankee Stadium Legacy 5417. Oh, game 5,417. Okay, I see. I'm gonna guess that this was a product. I have a bunch of those that I've accumulated somehow that they had already made, and that I said, hey, that fits in with the theme of this current set. So if you've opened this stuff, let me know. This week I got some cool things coming in. I have historic autographs. I got a couple boxes, one for me and then one for, I'll put it on the store if anybody wants. It's called Chaos. And it is, deals with just what it sounds like, chaos. And serial killers, natural disasters, but also, you know, pandemic, sickness, viruses, bacterias, and also people that worked, you know, to stop these things, and cowboys, Billy the Kid, and there's a excuse me, a bounty in there as well that you collect the letters, kind of like McDonald's. If you collect the letters, you get a signature of a certain person. I know FDR, I'm pretty sure is one. I'm not sure who else. I did see on eBay a lot of these sets. Like 3/4 of the way through, people looked, they were just very clearly that people wanted to put the whole set together at one point and then gave up. Who knows? Some of these will go into my PC. What the hell is that? It's not Manny. Is it Damon? It's got to be Johnny Damon, I think. And then a lot of these will be given away. Chipper. I like Chipper. It's just, I like PCing Chipper because he's cheap. I don't have to spend a fortune. I've decided to go hard on Barry Bonds. Particularly his rookies. I'm going to try to gather up as many as I can. I do want the 86 tops traded in high grade or multiple in high grade. I don't know who it was in chat, but they had said something the other night about his price. His cards are going to go way up, and I believe they are. I believe he will get in the Hall of Fame when he does. Derek Lowe. When he does, his prices will go through the roof. Regardless of how anybody feels about him, it will happen. And I don't know, it'd be fun to go after. But everything's so expensive right now. I don't know what to do. In that Yogi. I don't know what excuse my babbling, but what is an actual where is some real value out there? Because I see a lot of garbage. I think especially with the modern stuff. Oh, so there we go, a rookie. So it does say rookie if we get a rookie. It's kind of neat. At least we got that. I think that most of this stuff is going to go way downhill. And I'd like some vintage to just put some money into and hold it and see what happens. Because I've never really... is that Orlando Cabrera? I never really collected cards for monetary reasons. I still don't. It's always great when you hit an expensive card, but for me it's all about fulfilling my addiction. And that might be, I can't afford vintage. I've never really been able to afford vintage, but if I was going to try it and prospect somebody, it might be Bonds. You guys might say, hey Dave, you are an idiot, but you're more of an idiot than I thought. Don't do it. So Nathan, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you. They look, I don't know what that is it? It doesn't say on here. Is it Bartlett? Rookie? If they just had the names, I would be good. I would have been like, okay, the design's a little wacky, but I would have been a hell of a lot better with it. Give it a little. So this turtle thing, I don't know what it is. I purchased it years ago because I like collecting weird things. It's got this snake skin holder. It says something about Brazil in there, but again, I've not been able to figure it out. I assume it's like a tourist type thing, but what exactly is it? What is this supposed to hold? So if anybody out there knows, any of my friends from south of the border, Isaac or Jaffa, I really like Tim Lincecum. I find myself watching Lincecum highlights a lot. Rookie, that's cool. Hated these cards. When I wasn't collecting, my stepfather was collecting a lot, and my mother's boyfriend, he was pretty much like my stepdad. And he had a lot of stuff from this time, and it was just always around. I'd always see those Yankee Stadium cards, legacy cards, and I always hated them. Never liked them. Fresh out of the pack, they're not nearly as bad. So if you guys would like to see more odd, like I don't, is oddball the right word? Just unusual. Well, it's kind of like oddball. More products that have kind of slipped under the radar, let me know. That's cool. That will go into my PC. Because every time I go online, I'm finding new 90s stuff that I don't. 90s, early 2000s products that did not know existed. I got some things on order. I have, what is it? 2012 Signature Series, League Signature Series. I think 4 or 5 boxes. I think it's 1 pack, 6 cards, 3 autos, and 3 parallels. It's not an oddball thing, but it'd be fun to break. Might get some more of that Pinnacle Aficionado. That's kind of a cool card. Which we did before, was fun. I would just absolutely kill to get some Skybox metal. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. There we go. Sweet. Kershaw Rookie. That was autographed out. What the heck was that? That's pretty cool. Oh, I should have brought sleeves in here. Do I have any sleeves? I usually have something. I got a sleeve. Chris Davis. Sorry, buddy. Losing your coat today. Pretty minty, too. A Bowman this week. We got Bowman. If anybody's interested in breaking some Bowman, I'll have a hobby box. I'm not gonna go too insane with it. It's just I can't the prices are just too high. Score Select. Thingy Select, I should say. I still think Score Select, which is really nice looking product. So if there is a movie that you guys would want me to review, let me know in the comments, for those who have even gotten this far. I'm really dying to see what the autograph looks like. I got an Ichiro here. I mean, there's some good players to get autos with, so. Yeah, if you'd like to see a movie, a particular movie, maybe something that has gone under the radar that you think more people should know about, that I could spend some time opening up cards and talking about it, I would really enjoy that. But I think I would enjoy it more if you guys pick a movie. Like, if you recommend a movie, the highest commented, the top comment in the comment section will be what we watch, and then I can just break cards and not a live stream, just like this, and talk about the movie, review it. Well, there was a movie I wanted to review. I wanted to review Roadhouse. There are certain movies I would not review just because I don't think they're appropriate. That's cool. Lincecum. I think John Jabs likes Lincecum. I might be going to see John Jabs soon. And then off to Ohio Land to meet up with Reindeer Studios. What the hell's that? And maybe 1 Cent and Nina S. That would be really fun at the Triple Play card shop. Thought that was Michael Jordan for a second. Griffey cards are astronomically high right now. What was the last movie I watched? I finished The Office. I watched The Tiger King. I didn't care for The Tiger King too much. I thought it was overly hyped, and the more I read after was about I like that, we're going to the PC. More I read after about the documentarians, the people that were involved. Carol's husband even said this, and the other guy, the guy that had like a harem of girls in Vegas or whatever, like pretty much everybody agreed that that was full of lies, and that most of it was not true, which happens, you know. It's going to happen more with a documentary on Netflix or something, where they're trying to, they have to have it sensationalized. Like if you look into Making a Murder, like the reality of that situation is a lot more interesting, and then they present it, and oh boy. But yeah, there was another one I watched on there, documentary called Evil Genius or whatever, about the lady who put that bomb claw around that guy's neck. And I was watching it and I just thought, man, these people are dumb. There is no genius amongst this group of people. They were all schmucks. These cards smell good, though. They smell like 2008. What was it doing in 2008? There's no way I would be able to remember. All a blur. So the price on these was pretty cheap. It was like $30 for the box. I don't know if that's a good price. It's cheap enough to try it. Cheater. That would be cool. Autographed. It would be through the roof. Johnson. Love me a little Johnson. Don't have any sleeves for my Johnson here, though. Oh. I just saw that Starling Marte's wife died. It is terrible. Of a heart attack. She broke her ankle, went to the hospital, and died of a heart attack. Also, I read that Shad from Crime Time, the wrestling team, tag team, he is missing. Probably, they haven't said it yet, but presumed dead. He was swimming and got caught in riptide with his son. And they started running out to him. He told them to get his son out first, which they did. And he's nowhere to be found. And I was reading it, it's the first-hand account of it, and it was just so hellish. Such a terrible thing. And when I was a kid, I got caught in a riptide, and my dad just got me, and no, it wasn't a riptide, it was an undertow. Ooh, I'm shaking here. It was an undertow, and he just managed to stick his hand down the water and get me. Oh, there's our autograph, Kyle McClellan. You know, I mean, it's not a banger like I would want it to be, but it's not a bad looking autograph. I actually really like this cleanness. It's always signed Prince covered bridge. So, you know what? I'm going to put this aside. We're going to do this last pack. I'm probably going to close up the video. I still got a stack left. I'll open up some other time. Sorry I was a little bit dumbfounded by this product. I didn't really know what to say about it. It's industrial. Have you ever seen them, like, I would call them, there's industrial horror movies, for instance. Back in the, like, you ever seen the movie Zat, or, oh geez, Octoman, or these cheap 70s, 80s monster movies where they're just industrial, in that a guy that does not know how to make a movie just says, okay, you stand here, I point the camera here, and then you move here, and I point the camera here, and you say that, and then that. Like if your dad was tasked to making a movie, or my dad. And then a more modern industrial type movie would be, and they've evolved, they got better, it would be like something like Den of Thieves or something like that. And, oh, there was something I wanted to say about horror movies. Oh, you know, because of the quarantine, I've just been home browsing movies, and I realized that there are, I mean, I didn't just realize it now. I've always known the amount of crappy horror movies that have existed. But because of Netflix and Amazon Prime and all these things, the amount of low-budget horror films that are out, I don't know what they're there for. They just exist to fill these gaps between scrolling from the movie you watched to something you might be interested in, because most people aren't watching them, and they're so horrendously bad. Really an amazing thing how many of those exist. I wish I had the willpower to make a movie like these guys did, or girls, but just scroll through I'm sure you've all seen it, scrolling through Netflix or Amazon or Tubi or whatever. It is one after another of these terrible, terrible movies. Clown Face, Clown Man, Clown Games, Clowntanic, Clownosaurus Park, Clowns. On a final note, because I've been watching some Jerry Lewis videos. Guy was a total jerk, but he did a movie, I think it was called, was it Send in the Clowns or something about clowns, where he played, I believe, an SS, an AI, an AZI guard trying to work around the algorithm, who was also a clown, and he was in, I don't know if it was Auschwitz or where, but he was making the people there laugh, and then they would be executed or something, and they filmed it. It's never seen the light of day. I think Harry Shearer from Spinal Tap and The Simpsons. He said he's seen the whole thing. He's like, it's a good thing it did because it's a piece of crap. But it was one of those movies. It's interesting. There's a lot of movies out there that were filmed and never made it or lost. And I always thought that stuff was cool. Maybe we do a video on that. So this is it. I got a few packs left, and our autographed was Kyle McLennan, the best card. Got the Kershaw rookie. I'm sure there's a couple more. Maybe not. Only that stack left, but that's it. I hope you guys found this product interesting, entertaining. Yeah, and I'll have some more interesting and entertaining oddball products in the future. I'm also, because I want people to get in on it who might otherwise not be able to, I'm adding like a $2 Patreon tier if anybody's interested. So $2 will get you in. That way you get alerted with breaks. Like I have the 86 Flair Cello break this week that I'm posting on Patreon only. And I really want to get as many people involved. I don't care about the money on Patreon. I don't care about it at all. I don't touch the money most of the time. And they, after they're cut too, I just want to make sure people don't get left out. So, all right, that's it. 2008 Upper Deck documentary in the books. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.